what we deliver for them is absolutely vital to the future prosperity and flourishing of this wonderful county of Somerset. It is the effect of community learning that brings communities together, empower the personal responsibility of individuals to become independent and maintain their own social well-being.
I'm a trustee for Home Start West Somerset, which is based in Oldcombe Children's Centre in Minehead. We cover the whole of the West Somerset area, and our organisation supports families with children up to the age of 5. So we work with parents and we support them with their child's learning and help them to interact and bond with their children. The best thing about working with community learning is it helps us to focus on outcomes and to capture what's working well, and we can tweak and move and change our courses. The best thing about coming here today is being able to see the other groups that have been benefited from the community learning funding, and also will give us links in to try and get some of those groups to work with us.
So Carrymore Environmental Trust is based near Castle Carey in South Somerset. So one of Carrymore's main successes has been transforming a brownfield landfill site into a nature reserve, and over almost 30 years we've created a site with wildflower meadows, woodland and wetland. So really starting from a total blank canvas, we've created this incredible inspirational space which wildlife has come back to. The key success we found is really seeing also the transformation in people, that we have many people that come to us as volunteers who might be struggling with mental health issues, and to see the transformation, to see them building confidence and to see the improvement in them and to see the ownership they have in the place, the stake they feel in being part of Carrymore. I really enjoy working with the community learning team because they're really supportive of our ethos. They understand what we're about, and through the courses that we've run, it's really helped the organisation to progress, and it's really supported our development. So a big thank you to the community learning team.
So our organisation is based in and around Taunton. We've got 4 primary schools where we currently run family learning, and we have an SEMH school and a special school that we're looking to do family learning in going forward. Through our family learning project, we've had a number of learners who've become employees within the trust. So they've come and attended sessions with their children, they've enjoyed it, they've built relationships with staff, and then they've come along to volunteer. We've got a number of TAs who began as volunteers and then used that experience to help them gain jobs and employability. We've had other learners who've used us to volunteer and then used us for references so that we can support them move into other areas. And some move on to further education, which is wonderful to see. And it's a great role model for the children in our schools to see their parents learning and growing with us.
I'm a director of the Old Store Studio CIC, which is a non-profit community interest art studio and venue and learning centre. We're based in Evercreech, which is a village that's positioned between Castle Carey, Bruton and Shepton Mallet. It's great to work in community learning because we're a part of our own community that we live in. So we're very invested in our local community. And because of that, we really managed to meet the needs of the community. We work with all different members of our community, but a big part of our practice is working with new parents or women in their postnatal period. That can be an incredibly challenging time for those adult learners and quite difficult for them to access learning. And so we provide a space in which they can kind of build peer support with other parents and also further their learning and skills at the same time, which is really valuable for their mental health and well-being.
I work for Migrant Communities Inspired Together, based in Bridgwater, but covering the whole Somerset. Our community learning has helped tremendously our organisation we were able to support legal immigrants who are following the rules to apply and to come legally in the country and to seek refuge, escaping Latin American cartels or war in Syria or wherever in the Middle East. And we are just trying to help those people. So we have helped so many people. This funding is such a blessing. There are so many people that genuinely need the support and have a valid reason to be here. Community learning was the greatest blessing that is giving us the opportunity to do that.
I'm the Community Learning Partnerships Manager for Somerset Council. So community learning means to me an opportunity to actually get involved with all of the different communities across Somerset and to work with the really hard to reach people, the people that have had a really bad time in education, people that are unemployed, people with mental health issues, people with physical disabilities, and actually re-engaging them back into the community through education of somebody that had a really, really bad time in their job. They was isolated, they had no friends, they ended up having a bit of a breakdown, they ended up in an acute mental health hospital. Eventually they were gradually nurtured out to do a little bit of engagement with community learning, just half an hour a week. That built up to an hour. They then became a volunteer, they then trained to be a tutor, and they're now training people that they used to share a mental health unit with. The reason why I do this job and why I've been doing it for so long, and there is a lot of challenges, is because I see the benefit that it has on people and how it can transform people's lives and how it's, in some cases, actually saved people's lives as well.
The impact that community learning makes, that you make on people, their communities, is amazing because it is damn hard work, whether it's the paperwork, whether it's getting started, getting the learners, retaining the learners, the data, etc., etc. That's all the hard wiring. But underneath it all, and far more importantly, is the learner themselves. And it's what you do with those individuals and how you turn those lives around that makes such a difference. And I just want to say thank you. I feel privileged to be working with such a bunch of great people, great organisations, onwards and upwards. That's what we're about. So thank you once again. It's been a delight. It's been a joyous day.